Okay, so we've now looked at what cities offer. Another thing we need to know before kind of moving forward, because these next three words are going to be used on a regular basis, are the following. What is an advanced country? What is an emerging and developing country? And what is a low income and developing country? As you will see, they have advanced countries, AC, emerging and developing countries, EDCs, and low income developing countries, LIDCs. You need to know what is an AC, what is an EDC, and what is an LIDC. So let's look at what each one is. Okay, so only 16% of the world's nations are classed as your advanced countries. These are countries that have really effective financial markets, very good economic structures, and they have developed roads, medical shops. Countries that fall into this are your UK, your USA, your Western European countries, and countries like Japan. So they're very well developed. There are not many poor people, and everyone has a really decent quality of life. The next one is the emerging and developing countries. 45% of the world's nations are classed as this. They're not rich, they're not poor. In fact, they have some good infrastructure, they have some good banking facilities, and it's one where they're really doing quite well, but they've also got a lot of poor people and they don't have that much money. Very good example of this would be your South Africa and Namibia. If you take South Africa, it has very good transport links, very good nature parks and game reserves, and it has a lot of natural resources. The problem is it also has a lot of poor people. The final one we're going to look at are your low income developing countries. 38% of the world's nations are classed as an LIDC, and they tend to be poor. A high percentage can't read and write. Countries that would be a good example will be Kenya and Zimbabwe. They have some very good infrastructure in place, but a high proportion of people are poor. They live below the poverty line. In other words, they don't have that much money for food and for water. Not many children are educated, and they're trying to work themselves up. In other words, trying to improve their quality of life. These three words are important. You need to know an AC is an advanced country, an EDC is an emerging and developing country, and an LIDC is a low income and developing country. Keywords worth remembering.